Hi everyone and welcome back to English with Malik. Today is vocabulary time. Okay, I have brought some GRE level vocabulary and we have words, the synonyms and antonyms. Well, this is just an introduction, like I said, of GRE level. So it can be a booster for you to start working on your vocab, especially the difficult vocab. Let's see. The very first word that we have is absolve. Absolve means pardon or forgive. That's the synonym. Okay. And the antonym is compel or accuse. Okay. So absolve is like a criminal or accused have been absolved of his crime, which means he has been forgiven. Amplify mean like deepen or augment. When you amplify something, you make it bigger. Okay. Antonym is which is despicable or condemn. When you object about something, you hate that thing, you do not like that thing, you condemn that thing. The antonyms are commendable or praiseworthy, as we say. So when something is really good, it is commendable, it's praiseworthy. But the opposite is abject, despicable, or condemn. Alleviate. Alleviate means abate or relieve. You are in a lot of pain, so you have taken a painkiller and it has elevated the pain, it has relieved you, abated you, it has gone down. But if your pain is increasing, on the opposite, it is aggravate or enhance. So you say that although I've taken medicines, but the pain is aggravating, it is going up. Admonish, which is like counsel or reprove. Okay, you kind of say no to something, you do not accept something, you do not like something. The opposite is approve or applaud. Okay, which is like accepting, saying, well, it's a wonderful thing. Abate is like moderate or decrease something. Something is of a higher quantity or value, then you abate it. The opposite is increase or aggravate. Adherent. Adherents are actually followers. They are zealot, as we also call them, very close followers. So followers or disciple, and the opposite is rival or adversary. So good teachers always have adherents, which is followers, and disciples, but sometimes they also have rivals. Abound is flourish or proliferate. It is your business is abounding. Okay, the progress is flourishing, going up. The opposite is deficient or destitute, coming down. Although we are trying hard, but there is deficiency or is a destitute situation that we are going through. Awkward. If something is awkward, it is rude or blundering. Okay, and the opposite is adroit, in a very good shape and fashion, or clever. Abortive is vain or unproductive. If you are, if your actions are abortive, they are not bringing any results. They are in vain. But if your actions are productive, they are bringing results, and those results are commendable. Okay, then we have abolish. Abolish is abrogate or annul. It means to end something. Okay, the antonym is set up or established. For example, you say that the government has abolished many laws which were against the basic human necessity. For example, lie is specify or soothe, and the opposite is excite. Alien is foreigner or outsider, and the antonym is native or resident. Human is awareness or brilliance, and stupidity or ignorance is the antonym. Authentic is accurate, credible, and the antonyms are fictitious or unreal. Accord is like agreement or harmony. Accordance, we say also that is the same word. And the antonym is discord. Adhere, there was a word adherent. So it's the verb. Adherent is a noun and adhere is a verb, which means to comply or observe. Okay, and mean to follow, to do as somebody is saying, and condemn or disjoin is the opposite. Axiom is adage or truism, something that is true, like a saying or quote, we can say. And absurdity or blunder, something which is not right, which is not good, which is absurd, unclear. Arraign Arraign is like incriminate or indict or prosecute or put on a trial, for example, we say. And the antonym is explicate or pardon. If, for example, we arraign somebody, we will take him to the court, okay? We'll put him or her on a trial. But if we explicate, we pardon them, we'll say, okay, fine, done is done. Audacity is boldness, okay, or courage, which somebody has. So in case of suppression or aggression, we need to show some kind of audacity. The opposites are mildness or cowardice, which is like not saying that something is wrong when it is really wrong. Okay, well, so these are some of the synonym words, synonyms, and their antonyms, which are of GRE level or hard vocabulary, as we call it. This is, like I told you, it's just a booster to give you some idea as to like what these words are. There's a long list. It's just it's just the A that I've covered so far, and only a few words of A. Then there's B, C, D, and it goes on and on. Around there are 3,000 words which really fall into the category of GRE, and they are really difficult words, and they come into a lot of competitive exams as well. So do focus on them, please, and study them, practice them, use them, make your own sentences of spoken and written, both, so that they become part of you. I'll get back to you with another of my lesson in my next video. Until then, bye.